I just wanted to present to you to plant a seed, hopefully literally as well as metaphorically, to give you an idea for a land use that you may not have considered. Community-supported agriculture is a system where people pay in a certain amount of money at the beginning of a growing season, and then they get shares of vegetables and fruits that are grown in the garden throughout the growing season. And this is something that a lot of communities have, especially in Michigan, and it can be a really beneficial use of land that might not otherwise be used. And there's actually a scout that I read about in the Doings who's got a small-scale community garden project going in Western Springs. And I just wanted to bring this to your attention. I'm not sure how much other interest there is or whether this is something that could even be a possibility, but just wanted to present it to you as something you might be able to consider.
Kheir, this gentleman grew up in Grange, talking about community-supported agriculture. I was with a gentleman from Grange who asked me, did we ever consider doing any kind of a community garden where basically we'd open it up, the community come in, would plant, would run it, be involved, that his son and his father, so his son and his son's grandfather, worked together on this, and it was just a neat thing for them to spend time together. So he would encourage us to look at it. Having heard it a second time, I think it might be something that we should ask somebody to take a look at, whether it's recreation committee or...
Is that something in a park though?
Well,
dirt.
Yeah.
Probably about half an acre would be pretty good for it.
We might even be able to start with less, and there may be opportunities for people in the community that have land that we could figure out some kind of arrangement of some sort. But I just thought it was interesting that it come up twice now, and I thought it was worth knowing.
So I was thinking about the CSA thing too, because I also saw it mentioned on some blog, someplace or something. And at first I didn't think it was a particularly good idea, because there are plenty of community-supported agriculture outlets, or whatever you'd like to call them, that are available to people that live in Grange. I'm a member of one. Next year I'll be a member of another one where I can pick up my box of nifty stuff, just a mile away. Yeah, it's awesome. And, there you have it. But it's also nice actually doing the growing, not just doing the purchasing and consuming. And I'm starting to come around to that. If by virtue of changes to our renovation timetable as far as Gordon Park goes, we have the opportunity to potentially use some space there for a bounded time period in support of something like this. Maybe it's something we ought to consider. There are other vacant plots of land in Grange, for sure, that might be suitable for something like this. If we were to spearhead, an initiative with some community members and approach the landowner and say, hey, can we use this? Obviously, if you sell it next week, it'll be over, but chances are good that come harvest time, it'll still be on the market, and in the meantime, at least it's yielding some value. That might be something we should pursue. And regardless of whether we pursue it or not, I share your view that it's nice to hear an interest in such things among our neighbors. That's it. Yeah. I mean, people want to come in and help me grow vegetables in my backyard. They're more than welcome to, because I sure as heck can't do it. Tomatoes excluded.